Hey, you guys. Oh my goodness. We are live. I thought I went live earlier. I was live on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, and I realized I wasn't on live here. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. We are, in fact, live, and I just want to do a recap of what I did on my Facebook Live and my Instagram Live and my TikTok Live. But I kind of feel like it's more intimate right here with just you and I. So, those of you who are new to the channel, I am Andrea Cox. Hit that subscribe button. Also, hop on over to The Detox Intuitive and subscribe to my sister channel for intuitive guidance and intuitive readings. I am the author of 3 plant-based recipe books, soon to be 5, including Eat Right for Your Zodiac. That's the number 4. I'm also the creator of the Lessons of the Mystical Muse Oracle deck. As you come on here, make sure you tell me where you're tuning in from in the comment section. I am going to open up the chat. Okay. Yay. All right, you guys. So, little recap of what I did live on Facebook and on Instagram. So, I had gone live and I realized, you know what? This isn't recording here. So, that's not going to work, is it? So, what I had done was I talked about food combining and really the importance of food combining. So, the great Arnold Ehret, who was in the I would say the natural hygiene movement back in the 40s and 50s. He wrote a book called The Muculus Diet Healing System. Him and Dr. Bernard Jensen really brought to the forefront food combining. And what food combining is just how certain foods, when combined with other foods, do not digest quickly and they don't digest well. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we get the proper food combinations in, because that way our food digests quickly. It's better for our skin. It's better for really all kinds of stuff. So, digestion, it doesn't lead to gas and flatulence. Even like some of you men who are suffering from male pattern baldness, that is actually when your testosterone turns into something negative in your body, and food combining can really help with that. So let's talk about this. First, I made a salad on my live earlier, and it was just a big salad, and then I split it in 2. And all I put on that salad was shredded carrot. I had some green leaf lettuce. I had some arugula for the bitter taste. And what else? I had some microgreens, and I believe I split it then. And I split it for a reason. One is going to be a fruit combined salad. So I have medjool dates on here, which adds a bit of sweetness. And I added some hemp seeds for that fat. And I also added a squeeze of lemon juice on that and a little bit of onion salt. That is a perfectly combined salad. That is perfectly food combined. You could even add some barbecue jackfruit if you wanted a little more fruit. Hi, Lewis. Lewis is doing great. Thank you for all your concern, all of you who reached out about Lewis. So this is a perfectly combined meal. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to explain to you what I put in the other salad. I added an avocado. This was basically everything that was left in my fridge from just having grocery deliveries while I tended to Lewis. Those of you who don't know, my dog is 24, going to be 25 around August. We guess his birthday every year. He is older than my 21-year-old nephew, and he got an ear infection. He is still here with us. You want to say hello? If he growls, I'm not picking him up because I respect boundaries. Okay. You okay, bud? Oh, don't. It's okay. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Lewis is okay. This is brother Maverick. Oh, my karma right here. Okay, so where were we? So I added some tomato in here in some Shinto kimchi. I also added, and that avocado, by the way, great tip. If you suffer with low back pain, body aches and pains, you can actually cut these avocado pits and put them in a sprayer bottle with rubbing alcohol. And we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that tonight. Okay? We're not. No. And you can actually use it as a spray for your joints. So there's a little tip for you. So what I did was, as I hold my dog's leash in my hand, I added all these luscious ingredients to here, and then I'm going to pair it with beets. Now, beets are a vegetable until you cook them. It changes the molecular structure and they actually become a carbohydrate. The same with corn, the same with baked sweet potatoes, the same with any kind of starch, in any vegetable that is not a green leafy vegetable, right? So any kind of squash, anything like that. Now, things like artichokes and the more greener vegetables or the purple vegetables like eggplant, they do not change into a starch. Also, purple sweet potatoes would change into a starch. You get my drift. That goes well with an avocado. It goes well with an avocado salad that's simple like this. You can even pair it with dark chocolate after your meal. Perfectly food combined. So the beets will go with this. I'm going to have that tonight. This, however, also goes with avocado because remember, avocado is a seed-bearing fruit. However, it's a fatty fruit, so it kind of crosses the barrier where it combines with starch and with sweet fruit. You would not want to put beets on a salad with dates. No, that is going to be a gas factory. That is going to be combustion in the digestive tract. We don't want to do that. We want to stick with the clean, simple meals. This is how, you can't really tell because it's huge, but this is how I have fit into a size 0-2 for 20 years. I food combine. I know how to eat. I know how to pair foods. It's like pairing food with wine. You either know or you don't. So this is, an example of perfectly combined meals. Now, what did I have leading up to this? Well, I had about 20 of these. I also had about 32 ounces of watermelon juice. There's no filter on this. You can't put a filter on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. This really is my skin without foundation on. So this way of eating, you guys, I'm in my late 40s, almost half a century young. This really does preserve your beauty. And I started eating like this when I was about, like 16 or something of that nature. So it really does pay off. Also the hair, I just got my hair cut. It's curled today, so it's kinked up, but my hair when it's straight is down to my waist. And the reason is because of the way I eat. So this is really a beautifying way to eat. Thank you for telling me where you are tuning in from in the comments section, and go ahead and hit the thumbs up on this video. It really helps the channel. So there you have it, folks. A simple, delicious way to eat, properly food combined, leash in hand, 2 meals, out of leftovers I had in my fridge that were just sitting around. And so that's it, and that's all. You can add a little balsamic vinegar to the one that has the beets. You could add some barbecue jackfruit to the one that has the dates. You could add some banana chips after. With the one that has the starch, you could have dark chocolate after, even a gluten-free vegan cookie or 2 or 3. Everything is properly food combined. The reason we want to eat salads is it acts like a bulletproof vest before any cooked food or animal products, right? So I don't eat any animal products or any animal byproducts. However, if I did, I would always start with a salad. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video. Will you do me a favor? Hop on over to Instagram, Raw Chef Andrea, hit that follow button. Also, Andrea Leigh, Leigh Cox on Facebook. We're going now, guys. And let's see, Andrea Leigh Cox on TikTok, and the Detox Intuitive is my sister channel on here. And great news, you guys. We have rebuilt my website. We should be launching it Friday. It's taken about 6 months. It is going to be an easy to navigate site. We are no longer going to be on WordPress, done with the old. and in with the new. We don't like to stay stagnant in old energy. I love each and every one of you. Thanks so much. Make sure you drop me a line and tell me where you're tuning in from. Be well. Bye.